Hello. Let me adjust my mic real quick. Hello, everyone. There we go. Why is it asking me to sign into chat? I should already be signed in. What? Hold up. Let me. Are you kidding me? I'll fix that in a second. Let me fix everything. Let me put this to the side. Oh, EA Sports FC 25. I'll never buy that. Okay, this is the worst time to have a really long username. Okay. Okay, cool. There we go. How is everyone today? We're going to be playing on the Grey Wonder XD account. Phew. I had a very nice dinner tonight. I made it myself from scratch. I feel happy about that. Okay. Okay, so we have to go against Tobikadachi, which won't be too bad, except for weak against Thunder, so we'll have to really be careful of that one. I'm looking over at OBS. I realized there's like 2 message areas for me. Why? Like, not in terms of like, oh, I see chat in 2 different areas. No, I mean like I can type to chat and enter messages here. Why? Why do I have this? Anyways. We're going to try and complete all missions on this character, so... Let's assign... Let's do Tobikadachi. I imagine we'll be closer here. Well. Okay. I hate to put my rations right beside the dung pods, but, you know, it be that way sometimes. Okay. Let us go ahead and depart. Shoo. Oh. Neat. Neat. Okay, so it's been a while since I've played Monster Hunter, so well, it hasn't been a while. I should say that. It's been a while, but it hasn't been a while, if that makes sense. It's been a while since I played this character. I've been playing the Godfrey Don't give me whiplash like that game. I ought to know where I'm going. To know where I'm going, I have to see. Not snap my neck as soon as you want to show me something either. So I kind of want this to be my completionist character. Okay. You guys ready for this? The Toby Kadachi. Oh. Goodness gracious. Okay. He just hit me with his tail. Okay. Toby Kadachi 2, Electric Boogaloo. Yep, precisely. Ah, God bless you. Of course, now, of all times. Now, of all times, you go and stun me there. Okay. I call BS, but okay. So, the one thing I will say that I'm not, like, too fond of World is how often you get stunned. But granted, it kind of is necessary because they give you so much control. So it's like, I don't know, it's weird. Like, I don't feel like I get as stunned in the older games, I should say. Oh, well. It also doesn't help that I'm going at this with uh thunder weakness. Give me that tail, Tobi Kadachi. Oh, nope. Oh. Wow, so courteous. You came down to me. Okay. Break that tail, please. Okay, that was such a weird angle. I think I tricked him. Okay. What? What just happened? Okay. And that's what you get for carding me. Now you look stupid compared to me. You let an idiot kill you. Okay, we're done with Tobi Kadachi. The next monster we go against is Anjanath. And Anjanath we are neutral against. So that's the good part. The bad part is we're neutral. He's kind of a hard fight. By the way, if you ever want a free ride, well, never mind. Now Tobi Kadachi has been carded. Indeed. Joke's on him. He doesn't have cute cats to save him. I wonder if that is something people have noticed. Let me actually Google. Also, Marcus, I got 100% on my quiz. um, hold up. So, this is something noticeable to other people, but they really can't agree on whether or not um, this is a consistent mechanic. Don't know. So, the arguments that a lot of people were making is stuns seem to happen at the worst times. And someone states on Reddit that it's kind of like a gauge. The more frequently you're hit within a small time frame leads to you being more likely to be stunned. But I don't know about that because I do like tank builds, right? So like a lot of the time I never really get stunned in that manner. The best I got is he applied Thunderblight and it was like, "Oh, no, we got to do a stun check now." That's the best I got. I don't know about you guys. Then people are arguing like, "Oh, is it a fair mechanic or unfair?" I don't think a lot of people really understand how to make conversation. Like, don't get me wrong, I understand that everyone has their own opinions on matters and everything of that sort. But when the original post is asking if this is inconsistent or more frequent or prevalent, it's not a question of whether or not it's fair. It's more or less, is this noticeable? Like, is this by and large more frequently happening compared to prior games? Um, like I don't even think Rise has it happen that much comparatively. Okay, what was I doing? I still need to farm out the water equipment. Really do. So I have great swords. I have. Man, I'm going all sorts of directions here. Okay. Wouldn't be a bad idea to farm Toby either. I don't know. Communication's weird. Does Kadachi have good fire resistance? Nah, he does not. Nothing up to this point has a resistance against fire except for like the bone and hunter's armor. That is kind of funny. God bless this game. They really did. I guess it's like the first game in the series. So I can't really harp on them, or not first game, but first game to enter this generation of like gaming. So like the PS4, Xbox One, PC, stuff like that. The first one to get that marginally higher success rate and stuff like that. They really did not know how to balance elements in this game either. Like, I know it seems like I'm just criticizing this game, but it honestly does show where you only got one electric monster until Kieran, who's an elder dragon that is very annoying to fight. Then you get one water monster, and that's it. That's all you get. You got two ice monsters, which is Legiana and Kushala. One's more like agreeable to go against comparatively, and it's not Kushala. Let me just say this now. Um, then you get fire monsters, where there's a lot more fire monsters compared to anything else. Um, but then again, like I think Rise has a similar issue. I'm trying to think because they had. Hold up, Charlie, over here. There we go. Try to think. I'm pretty sure Rise also had like a balancing issue of elements. Let me think. In the beginning, you had Izuchi, which is kind of a water monster, quote unquote. Then you have Tranodon, right? I think that's what his name is. Lagambi, Baggy, Roggy. So you had like a pretty holistic set from the get go. We are going to go ahead and do herbs. And try and fertilize them. Then you had Agnosum, which is fire. Rathian, who's poison, depending on whether or not certain weapon types. So, for example, I think Hunting Horn, it's a fire weapon primarily, not a poison weapon. Then you have Rathalos. Trying to think. Rachna Kadaki, which is fire. Amadron was water, so that was the good part. Gyaradotus was in the game, but he was also like kind of weirdly like packed in the middle of high rank. That makes sense. Gossarog, another ice monster. What I'm trying to put simply is it was not two early stage monsters that had these elements. That's what I'm trying to get at. And then you go against your first fire monster, and there's like nothing that has elemental weakness against it, or a strength against it. That's good enough defense to justify. Well, time for Anjanath, which this might be a hard go at it. Like, I know I already fainted to Tibugadachi. But I think Anjanath is probably going to be... It's likely that we're probably going to die at least once. I wouldn't be surprised if it's twice. Just for the simple fact that, honestly, there's no fire resistance at this point of the game. I mean, I could just actively seek out elemental resistance up, but really, do I need that at this point? Not really. Okay. Anjanath is going to be fun. Oh, Anjanath is also in Rise. Pretty sure. Of course, he's not as good as he is in World. I will say that. Then Electric, you had Tobikadachi, who they upgraded into like middle class monster. Keizu. And then you had Rajang, which you don't really use Rajang's weapons for just elemental. And then you had Narwa. I'm trying to think of what other monsters are there. Let's go and collect this mucus, everyone. Okay. Like, Rise and World definitely have two different balances in mind, but I think this game does a lot better job of, like, balancing difficulties. So, like, obviously, Anjanath needs to be a really big challenge. Because, like, from the beginning of the game, he's basically been showed off as, like, this really big, intimidating monster. And I don't know. It'd be weird if he didn't have is set up as he currently is, you know? Carrying Jaggers by the broken neck. He's like, oh, my head is busted up. So, Anjanath is... So, like, I'm usually a big fan of... Why is that not going? Okay. I guess it was... just weird. So, I'm not the biggest fan of Anjanath. I just want everyone to know this. At least in this iteration of Anjanath, I'm a bigger fan of his subspecies, actually. But I'll be quite honest with you, everyone. He has one signature attack, and he just spams the crap out of it. And it's honestly his best move. Like, don't get me wrong. Why would you not spam your best move if you could? But he just does it way too frequently. What? Man, I was on there for quite a while. Thought I was already good to go, but apparently not. I thought he might go for a second sweep there. Huh. Weird. Well, I'll go and carve the Great Jaggers. Gave me a free hunt. But, he has one move in which he basically drags his jaws against the ground, and it does a massive amount of damage. He also has a very high stun rate, let me be honest with you. It's very annoying because like he'll start spamming it and it's just not cool. Especially this early in the game, I just don't know. This time around, don't jump around twice, like 3 times, please. Yeah, why didn't it happen last time? I have such a bad angle right now. And those Jagras, I hate them so freaking much. Okay, this is the move I'm talking about. It goes on for way too long, has way too much range, does a lot of damage, and he'll just spam it. Like, most people can say skip. Okay, what was that? Come by that again? So he just spams the crap out of it after he unveils it, and it's just, I don't know. I'm not big on this attack because it just takes one time. He kills you. Okay. Hey, handler, can you shut up? Thank you. Can he come down here? Okay. Well, that worked out. Oh no. I just feel like in this game, he just didn't really get a varied moveset. But I think in Rise, they gave him like a few more moves that were kind of cooler. Like, he still has his signature. The yellow boy. Uh, well, that didn't work out. Well, that's not going to work. Oh, another yellow boy. Uh, why is he focused on my cat? Why? Why did that all just transpire right there? I'll be honest with you. I'm not going to cart in this area more than likely. I know where I'm going to be carting, and it's where he sleeps. Hold up, what? And he hit me with his freaking signature right off the bat. Cool. What just happened? I didn't know that could happen in this game. Well, I hit him once before he roared. We called a draw. But seriously, I'm so confused. Like, why did I jump off? Is it when I hit O by accident? Maybe. There's the chance. That could be very well the case. Now I have to experiment, but I don't want to do it during this hunt. Like, I didn't know you could just jump off. It's cool that you can do that. Don't know why, but, you know, more power to the player, I guess. Okay. Nope, nope. Yeah, you're going to spam that again. Cool. Okay, I thought he was about to do it again. I was like, man, you're really not helping your my point here, huh? Um, come over here. Come over here, ugly. Oh, so there's like a sneeze variety of that particular attack that I think is funny. And it's not because it's like, oh, this is like super hilarious. No, it there was something that funny happened like whenever I originally started playing this game, and I was playing with buddies, and I brought up like, man, he just never hits anyone with that attack. And the first time I ever get hit by the attack, I die to it like instantly. I'm like, what? Oh, nope. Phew. Oh, take them off. This hunt's gonna be longer than normal as well. I don't have. Is he weak against water? I could have had an elemental weakness now that I think about it. Okay. And here we are. So that move kills a lot of new players. Mostly because they don't understand what they can do in that scenario. Okay. That was very generous of a hitbox for you. What? No, don't you spam that attack in this area. You can screw off with that. See what I mean? Like, he does spam that move. Okay. Oh my god, I missed that entire thing. Oh god, I'm just trying to take off this tail at this point. I just want the tail. Give me the tail. Return the tail. Oh, we're both tired. Yet relatable. Just keep doing that. Will this tail come off? Stay tuned. Oh, it's off. Man, I should be really reported for a false advertisement there. I didn't. You guys didn't have to stay long. Okay, he's upset now. And now we bail. More importantly, Gilly Mantle. So the area he goes to sleep in is the one where we're more likely going to get carded. And it's not because it's hard to avoid. It's pretty easy to avoid. The big problem is how it's where he sleeps essentially. So where he sleeps is on a bunch of vines. It's more like a canopy, I guess. And if he does any sort of like tremor movement, it basically puts your character off balance. And you're not going to have a good time. What happens is since you're unbalanced, you're kind of like, oh, wow, I need to get my footing. And he's just going to beat the crap out of you. He takes full advantage of it. Okay. I want to get down from there. I should have also sharpened my weapon. That's my B. Oh. Okay. Okay, we finally break his leg. Thank goodness. We broke one of his legs. We didn't break both. Man, I wonder where that will go wrong. So, like, Anjath in this iteration is not, like, a bad monster. I just don't feel like he was entirely fun to fight, I would say. Because after a certain point, he just runs out of moves and he's like, I'm just going to spam my signature. It's the most effective. Like, don't get me wrong, so does Tobi Kadachi, the tail flip attack. He spams that too. Now that I think about it, a lot of World's monsters do spam their signature. I'm trying to think of what monster doesn't. I mean, like, Nergigante does. Like, as soon as he can, he will. That's like, there's no question. But I'm trying to think. Like, I'm pretty sure if a monster has a signature, they're spamming it, it seems. Now we have military supplies. Okay. What we're going to do. We might as well do Zora Magdaros now. He will be our first chance of Dragonite ore, which is really good. Okay. Hold up real quick. Let me just move. Oh, leaned against the mouse. By the way, Marcus, how are you enjoying this stream? Okay. Zora Magdaros is going to be hit or miss for a lot of people. I personally like it, but I can understand where people don't like it. I'm indifferent. Probably should turn in those bounties. So, like, Zora Magdaros is really cool and then really bad at the same time. I don't know how best to describe it. That's the worst part. So, like, he's cool in the way they integrate him. So, like, unlike other siege battles, there's like, oh, you just deal with the monster and just go on. There's a lot of situations in which you have to deal with like Nergigante and like a few other situations that are really cool. And in terms of spectacle, it is cool, but the problem is like, I don't know, after you've done it enough times, it's kind of like, eh. Like, maybe I'm a little too harsh with that, but it's like, eh. I could kind of like take it or leave it after a certain point. I think what I'm going to do is go ahead and get a bow for this one. And my rationality is I just don't want to deal with the magma cores. Okay, let's go to go do Zora Magdaros. What? I was trying to join multiplayer. That's not what I need to do. Okay, let's do Zora Magdaros. So I don't know, like I'm always a little mixed on Zora, but I do like Zora if that makes sense. Like I actually really enjoy siege monsters. Um, like Jin Moran and Darin Moran are probably some of my favorite monsters, especially in fourth generation. Because man, their equipment's really cool. The fight itself is really cool. I don't know. And remember, females have a larger colon, which is why most patients suffering from till we meet again. Damn you, Skeletor! Man, goodness gracious. Who would have thought? Didn't know that was actually. Is that actually a thing? Where's your source? My source? I made it up. I, you know, I don't know if that Skeletor person's like sticking around, but I think it's just funny. He's just like, I'll pick this one stream about Monster Hunter World, and as he's ranting, I'm gonna put this one neat fact. Just imagine the coincidence. Unless it's like a bot and someone like programmed it to go around doing that. That would also be kind of funny. The most friendly bot framed as Skeletor. I wish I could skip some cutscenes though. Okay, everyone. Okay. Why'd I do that? I just want to pepper him with cannon fire. Okay. Okay. Just die. There we go. Okay. I guess I'm also probably the weird person in this scenario, not like the skeletal one, but like I also didn't really mind the rampages from Rizal too much until they became like necessary for grinding. Like I didn't really mind it all too much until like the defender weapons got involved. What? He was like, I know what he's about to do. I don't know about you guys, but if I see a guy with a bow and I'm flying around, honestly, I've watched enough Fire Emblem to know that's a bad idea to pull up on that guy. Just die. Just OMG, hey, it's Onyx. Hey, how are you? We're currently trying to go against a giant mountain. Hold up, Artsy's your new channel? I didn't know that. I'm good. Been a minute. Where have you been? The binder. Well, suppose we. I guess we bind him. Oh! Damn flying beast. I could have died there. I think that was the point. He was like, you know what? He's looking down. Okay. Doing my own art server, been selling. It's been pretty good. That's good to hear. Do they bind it for me? My cat is not being productive. Okay, now he's being productive as soon as I go to say anything. So you have your own art server? How much traction does it have so far? Oh, and yes, I do. Is there a way I can invite you to can get an invite to your server? Sure, but probably in a bit. I'm kind of focused here. I don't think I can pause either. Let me see. Well, I dropped the cannonball. I literally dropped the ball. Okay, we have to go to the second phase. By the way, I'm not the crazy one, right? You see the Skeletor comment too, right? Okay. Wow, that's a lot farther than I remember it being. Need to wait for my stamina, I guess. Yeah, I should have brought a lance, not a bow, I guess. Silly me. Hmm. Well, don't have any other means of recuperating my HP, so might as well do it here. I really need Mega Dash Juice. Oh, I did faster than what I could do. Please just die, Magma Core. Just die. There we go. Thank goodness. That took forever. Like, I don't remember it being that bad. I thought for sure also Bow allowed you to do outside the splash of lava, but I guess I might be misremembering. Like there is a very good chance I might be misremembering, by the way. There's no like, oh yeah, no, it's been a while. Okay, can't go that way. Let's go this way. Oh, goodness. This one's the worst one to do. I thought I would get Dragonite ore. Okay. Just need heal. Okay. Okay. We got through that one relatively easily. Oh, now we have to go against Nergi. That's gonna be rough. So this may sound crazy, but I actually prefer Bow against Nergi, especially the Tobikadachi one. Oh, he got me good there. Okay, and I think that's it for Zora Magdaros. Man, just imagine getting peppered by a bunch of Ballistae and nothing happening, essentially. Let me... Do, do, do. Okay. Here you got the link. He broke the second barrier. No. Aren't we all? Okay. Well, that was highly successful. Not successful of a mission, just successful of us accomplishing it. Then we get to explore the new areas, but I think I might leave that for a future stream. Okay. We now have the health booster. That's the Hunt of Rathian. Rathian has some pretty good stuff. Oh my god, so many eggs. Well, I think I might actually end today's stream a little bit early. Just mostly so I can just get a little bit of editing done because I do plan to release a video soon, and then get a few projects done as well. But thank you guys so much for attending the stream. I hope you had a fantastic time. I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.